Hey guys, my name is Katie Haywood and I'm the SciFar STEM coordinator for Richmond, Anson, and Marlboro counties. Today in our 4-H Daily Spark, we're going to be working with an after dinner science kit named Fun with Fizz. Before we get into our experiment, let's talk about a chemical reaction. A chemical change is a change in which one or more new types of matter are formed. In a chemical change, materials react with each other differently. That means they combine in new ways to form other materials. Some chemical changes, like burning a stick, are easy to recognize. You can watch as the stick turns into ash. Other chemical changes are a little more difficult to determine. For example, baking soda added to vinegar will create a bubble called carbon dioxide, or a gas. This gas is invisible and you can't see it with your own eye. Once a chemical change has occurred, it can never be undone. The materials you'll need for this experiment are baking soda, vinegar, an empty water or soda bottle, a balloon, and a paper funnel. To make your paper funnel, you'll just use a half piece of construction paper or computer paper and roll it into what you see here. I've used a piece of tape just to hold it together to make it easier for us to do our experiment today. You'll need 1/4 of a cup of baking soda and 1/2 cup of vinegar. So what you'll do first is you'll take your balloon and you'll put your paper funnel into your balloon. It might be helpful to blow up your balloon first so it can stretch out. So once you get your paper funnel into your balloon, you'll take your baking soda and add it to the top of your paper funnel here, and it might require some tapping or some jiggling to get the baking soda into the actual balloon itself. So now that you have your balloon filled with baking soda, you're going to take your water bottle or your soda bottle and you are going to pour your vinegar into the bottle. You might want to do this over a sink if you're at home, or if you have a plastic funnel to use, it would help. And please remember that when you're working with these items, because it's a science experiment, you don't want to taste or drink or eat any of the items that we're using today. So now you'll take your balloon and you have your bottle filled with vinegar. And I'm going to move all my materials out the way so that you can really see our chemical reaction that is occurring. So you take your balloon and you don't actually flip the whole thing over. You just take the tip of the balloon and put it over the lid where the lid would go. And so what's going to happen is whenever this baking soda is dropped into this vinegar, a gas will be formed. And you can see the bubbles here, that the carbon dioxide that is forming. And as the gas is forming, it is blowing up our balloon. And you can hear, if you can listen really carefully, you can hear the bubbles popping and fizzing. So now that you've seen a chemical reaction in action, use baking soda and vinegar with a caregiver's permission and help, and place it into a cup over a sink and watch as a volcano erupts. So when we did this experiment, we started with a solid, which was our baking soda. Next, we used a liquid, which was our half a cup of vinegar. And a result of the chemical reaction was a gas, the carbon dioxide, that filled our balloon. Those are the three states of matter. Thank you for watching today's Daily Spark. Whenever you create your balloon, please take a picture and add it in the comments below. Thanks and have a great day.